Hello everybody and welcome to Great Greed. Today we start off by leaving chapter 1 and now we're gonna go to chapter 2. So we're gonna go to the gate to the northwest of Shishkaberg and say goodbye to Cupcake, and now we're going to move on to the next area, the nation of Chow Mein. Yep, the nation of Chow Mein. So in the next area, there's some more evil that Bio has to set out. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna stop it, like we did with this area. Um, in chapter 2, in the next chapter, there's actually gonna be, we're actually gonna be introduced to what I like to call the most very annoying town in the game, and you're gonna hate it when you see it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you now. I'll show you when I get to it. So now that we start the nation of Chow Mein, first of all we need to stop off at Herbal Village to pick up some new equipment, and to also try to find Dr. Bromide, who Cupcake said was here. So first of all, we go to the weapon shop, buy the new weapons or armor we need. We go to the magic shop, buy everything else we need, and then once we do that, then we go see if we can find Dr. Bromide in the village. So once again, hope everybody's enjoying this. Hope everybody's once again having a good day. I'm having a good day. Ain't nothing really much going on around here. Still doing my usual thing, really. So like I said before, once again we're in the magic shop, buy some more magic. In the magic shop they actually have med 2s. Once again, like the med ones, they actually will heal you for a certain amount of HP. There's also the Bolt 1 spell you can actually buy and equip as well here though. Most of the time when I'm in battles, I don't really use a lot of magic. Besides like one spell that you have to use, but it's later on in the game when you have to use that spell. So just go to like the large house in the town, and then we'll meet up with the daughter of Dr. Bromide. So you go talk to her. She kind of tells you about what happened to her father. You kind of tell her about the news about you was sent by Cupcake to find her. She kind of says, somebody named Sarja Tuna has asked for her father and decided to vanish. And also her name is Lollipop. Yeah. So what happens is that somebody named Mr. Springroll comes in. It says that her father's been put in jail in Tuna. And now this is where we have to go to. Tuna. So Tuna is basically northeast. Northwest. Northeast. Yes, northeast is northeast is the ocean. Sorry about that. Northwest we have to go to the lovely town of Tuna. And like I said before, it is a very annoying town. So I'll tell you about it when we get there. So we actually gonna meet with some new enemies, freaking bits, and we also gonna meet up with another enemy as well later on, Onion Head. Freaking bit is like the lowly dogs or the pups you seen in chapter 1. They're not really all that strong. The Onion Heads, when you bump into them, they actually cast poison against you. But like I said before in the past chapter, you shouldn't really worry about status effects, because status effects usually go away after like a couple turns. Just make sure to keep your HP high, make sure to heal up. For right now, there's not gonna really be any really big urgency to do any leveling for right now. There'll be time for that later, because we're not gonna reach any bosses anytime soon or anything else like that. So now we just continue to make our way to Tuna as we take out some more enemies. Now, as you saw there, when I went to the mountain, when I went to check the sound, I went to the mountain of Shokolima, I believe it is. That's actually the start of chapter 3. I actually went there a little earlier by accident, because I was trying to remember where the town of Tuna actually was, because it's like the town of Tuna, trying to figure out what you have to do here is kind of a little bit, and here we go, and I'll show you why. The town of Tuna is basically surrounded with laws. They basically have a full law-based system. And so at first, you can only use 2 laws. Now, you're gonna choose two laws, and these are the prohibitions you can't do. Um, so you pick from two laws which two laws you can't do. So I can't enter the armory, and I can't exit the west. If you try to, so basically you have to follow the laws in town. If you don't follow the laws, the guards pop up, and you have to pay a 200 gold fine. Now, if you decide not to pay the fine, then they throw you in jail. And there's a good reason and a bad reason to throw in jail. You wanna actually be thrown in jail to continue the storyline, because you have to be thrown in jail one time in order to find out about Dr. Bromide, about what happened to Dr. Bromide. The downside about being thrown in jail is that you lose HP because they off screen whip you, or they off screen attack you, and then they kick you out of town. And so, it's like, so basically, basically it's like, as long as you have a good amount of HP, you should be fine. Even if you have a low amount of HP, I have already noticed they actually kill you. So you should be down to 1 HP. So, as you saw there, they kind of hit me some, so I kind of lost some HP there. So, now we're gonna go back in Tuna once I heal fully. Gonna go back in Tuna right now. Now the objective of Tuna is the fact that there's actually a big house to the very top of Tuna. Now we have to go there, and we have to talk to a lady who's there. And once you talk to her, she kind of says something about her son is missing, or her son is thrown in jail, and now you have to go save her. You have to go talk to him. But at first, like I said before, because it's like I wasn't too 100% sure on the objectives, because I haven't really played it. Because this part of the game, even for somebody who's really good at it, it's really kind of because sorry, I didn't mean to say the big house. I was kind of just walking around in circles. There's certain laws that you can do, like you can't walk into the big house. You can't go to the armor shop. You can't go to the weapon shop. You can't go to the magic shop. You can't go to the inn. And like I said before, if you try to go in there, you have to pay a $200 fine, and you get thrown in jail. So once again, I keep walking around in circles trying to figure out what to do. The main destination inside of the town of Tuna is that you have to go here, back inside the jail, to actually talk to one person. But unfortunately, I can't go in there now because I can't go talk to the guards yet. So once again, me being a retard, I get thrown in jail again. And then once I get thrown in jail again, I talk to the guy inside the jail cell again, and then I lose HP, I get kicked out of town again, and then I have to go all the way back inside of Tuna again to continue the storyline. This is the reason why I hate Tuna so much. So like I said before, so now that I went inside Tuna again this time, I finally remember what I have to do, and I was like, okay, there's actually one house inside of Tuna, and it's on the right corner of the entrance, right above the magic shop. Walk into this house, and you see a lady in there who kind of says, the rule board is kind of weird. It's kind of funky a little bit because the guard thing seems to change some of your own machines, and so you may ask them to repair it. So say yes, because thou must, in order to complete the story, in order to continue the storyline. So now that you do that, go down and talk to the girl in front of the door by the law machine, and then she'll basically charge you 500 gold. So once again, you have to say yes because thou must. So make sure you have enough money to pay the 500 gold. Walk in, check the first machine, raise the lever so you can actually fix it, and it should say everything is good, or everything is fixed. Make sure check the levers, make sure everything's fine, make sure I don't have any other messages. Go back out, and then now you want to pay the lady on the right side of the law machine. Pay her 100 gold to change the law now. Now you can change the third law. So as long as none of the laws say talk to guard, you can now go back to the prison or the jail to now continue the storyline to talk to a certain person. And once again, there's that guy who, once again, is gonna get put in jail by the guards. That's so sad. So now I can't enter the shop, I can't enter the inn, I can't enter the big house. There's the big house up there. So I can't enter any shops, I can't enter the inn, and I can't enter the big house. So when it says shop, I didn't think they actually meant like every single shop in the game. I mean, every single shop in the game, every single shop in Tuna. So then by accident, I was like, oops. And then I accidentally walked to the inn because I needed to get healed. So then once again, I paid 400 gold, 200 when I walked into the weapon shop, and then 200 for the inn. But the main destination, like I said before, is you basically just have to go to the prison in Tuna. Go to the prison, talk to the guard there. The guard will move out your way. Go down the stairs, talk to everybody in the jail, and then you'll get your next destination, which will be where Dr. Bromine's location is now, which will be the Dragon Jail. So this is our next destination, the Dragon Jail. So everybody kind of said, no one has returned from the Dragon Jail alive. And people who heard about the Dragon Jail, people who heard about it basically said, it's north by lake. So this is our next destination now. So because they actually have some new weapons here, I'm actually going to change the rules one more time in town. So I can go to the inn, heal myself, and then I can go to the weapon shop and buy some more equipment. There's not really going to be anything in the magic shop whatsoever right now. There's not really going to be any new magic for right now. So I can change the law one more time, so now I can go to the weapons and armor shops. So I can't enter the magic shop, I can't enter the big house, I can't enter any houses whatsoever. But I can enter the weapon shop and the inn, which I want to do. So once again, the guy gets dragged away back to jail again. I feel sorry for that guy. So now we walk into the weapon shop, buy some equipment, go to the armor shop. Go to the inn. It's armor shop. Go to the inn. Go get healed up. So what's gonna happen next? So now our next destination is what shall be the Dragon Jail, but now we have to do a couple more things first before we actually get there. So what do we have to do? Well, you'll find out next time. So anyway, hope everybody enjoys. Stay tuned. This has been Ryu here. Later.